Good morning, everyone. Today, I want to show you some of the Lyft API or Lyft driver API responses. This information would help you make automations and stuff of that nature. So, say for example, if you wanted to automate the Go Online experience, you could basically sort through this information and use some of the information to make that happen. So now I'm going to go over to httpcatcher and I'm going to start my catch, and then I'm going to go find Lyft driver and open that up. I have a profile in Lyft, but I'm not active yet, so it won't let me actually go online, but we'll toggle it over. And I'm just going to say, okay, got it. And then I'm going to go over to catcher again, turn that off. And now we got a bunch of these API responses, and we could take a look at what might be going on. And as you can see here, these are the URL headers, I guess you would say. Yeah, so like you could see here, this one is a post for driver info. Yeah, that's basically saying that I'm in the time zone of like same time zone as New York, so EST, right? Now, let's see. Let's look for a larger one. Yeah, there's sometimes so much to sort through. You're gonna have to take a minute and take a look. Let's see. You know what? You could actually just use the filters and maybe that's not so interesting, but sorry if I'm a bit out of it. I'm just kind of like waking up, but I'm also like, I want to go back to bed. But yeah, as you can see, there are like a lot of responses, and you could just kind of sort through each one. Let's take a look here, see what this one says. Nope, I'm not in the airport queue, obviously. Driver messages, that might be interesting. Yeah, that's just the message that tells me I need to start, or I need to finish the application process. But with this type of information, like I said, you can make automations. You could also take a look at different business scenarios and test out different things. So you could turn features on and off, etc., etc. By the way, this catcher app supports basic injection, so yeah. You could also proxy things too as well, so like get a website to point to another website. But yeah, that's something for another video. Obviously not in the scope of this, but yeah, that's one of the interesting interesting uses of this app. So this is just times here, schedule times, so that's like the peak times and stuff. Let's look at that's the airport queue thing again. But yeah, this type of information can be quite interesting to look at. Things to read. You read through. You might want to be able to pull some of this information out, so you could do that with Siri shortcuts. Just as long as you know like what you have to put in the header. So that's for the passenger side app. Waiting packs nav through Iowa. Some of this stuff can be kind of interesting. But yeah, this is just a general sense of, what would be going on with an application. You could just look at it for that reason too as well. But most of the time it's like, you want to make an automation of some sort. Like, say I want to be able to go online without having to press the button. Like, I want to be able to just say, hey Siri, let's go online with Lyft. You could make that automation with, the information that's provided with these API responses and with Siri shortcuts. So yeah, just use those two things and then make your automation and you're good. But I'm not doing that today in this video. I'm just kind of, we're taking a peek around here. That's my fake car. Yeah, that's my fake license plate. And yeah, that's the area I am in for airport, I guess. But yeah, you could even try like turning some of these values on and off and see what would happen. And it would work. Like I said, this app has find and replace. And it's also got like proxy. You get proxy. And let's see. I can't remember what else here. Yeah, you got DNS hijacking. Rewritability, which is, yeah, like I said, find and replace type of thing. Maybe we'll do some of that in another video. But this one, we're just taking a peek around, And by the way, you could peek around at this stuff for like weeks and weeks and like kind of slowly figure out what you want to do and then kind of come back to it. That's the one thing about looking at these responses is that like you kind of have all the time in the world to figure out what it is that's going on and what it is you want to do. Anyways, have a good night or good morning.